Good morning, everyone. I am currently in the car. It is parked, so don't worry. And I am sitting in the parking lot of the church and getting ready to go in and do our first in-person staff meeting in over a year. And so it's very exciting. Good morning, Linda. It's very exciting. And just a little, I I don't have any other words. It's exciting. So I wanted to take a moment, and before I go in, first of all, weather report. It's raining. It is about 40 something, 43 degrees. Looking at my watch because my watch tells me everything. And good morning, Liz. And it's a spring day in Ohio. And we've had so many sunny days. It's been fantastic. And now we get the rain, and then we'll have sun again sometime. But tonight, we think the salamanders will be crossing at the Brecksville Reservation. So I don't really have any other information other than you go to the one road, and I don't even know the name of the road, and the salamanders will cross, and you get to watch them and the frogs, and you had to be really careful and walk down in the rain with your flashlights and your masks and see them crossing and going, and I'm sure that Jenny will tell you much more because that's her jam. But I wanted to jump on and tell you what I've been thinking about and what really kind of solidified in my mind this week. And that is that, and it's appropriate that I'm in the car, because right now is when the rubber is going to meet the road. And so I thought about that, and I was like, I have to stay in the car and do the thing. But what I mean by that is that we have been talking over the past year about this holy disturbance and about how God is doing new things, how the Spirit is moving among us, and we have new opportunities to be the church and to do church differently and all of that. And when we have all of these people who are connecting to our church in different ways, online, rather than in person. They might be geographically farther away or not able to join with us for some other reason. Maybe it's a health reason and they haven't been able to join worship for a while, but now they're able to participate. And so we have all these people, and we've been talking about this holy disturbance and how this is an opportunity to rethink things. Now, though, is where it really comes into effect. And where we're starting to get, part of the reason why we're having this in-person staff meeting is we're going to talk more about and try to hash out answers to questions about what does it look like to come back to in-person worship while also retaining all of the different opportunities that we've had online. So how do we create this kind of, what they're calling it is hybrid church, where you have both the online worship and connection, Bible studies, all the things online as well as in person. And so it's the hybrid of the two, and connecting those two, and just using all of our resources and all of the ways that we have to connect people to God and to connect with one another. So, but now it's great to talk about, it's great to think about, and it sounds so wonderful, especially when it was out there in the future. But now it's here, and we are presently charged with actually living out the desire to focus on people outside the church, is specifically the church building as well as the church community, in that they're not church. They don't feel comfortable in the church. They've never been to church. They don't know what that is. And it's easier and less intimidating to connect online. So how do we focus on those people who are outside the church in whatever way, and make space for them to come in and to connect with us, and more than that, to connect with God and to make those spaces of community and connection. So that's what we're working on right now, as like myself praying through this, as a staff. Good morning, Elaine, and good morning, Bruce. And so I wanted to share that with you, because that's just what our lives are going to be like. That's what we're going to be facing in all the different areas of our lives. How do we take the life we've been living for the past year, all of the good things that we've learned? I know my family now is eating dinner around the table together much more often, playing board games together, and having like really good conversations and connecting with one another on a deeper level. So how do we take all of that and connect it and like merge it or hybridize it? Is that a word? It is now. And with all of the things that we were doing before. So I'm going to leave you with that challenge. We're figuring it out. I mean, I think, and that's what we're going to have to do, is just figure it out together and lean into the Spirit and trust that we are going to get it wrong, but we're going to try again, and eventually we'll get it right, because if God is guiding us, then we don't have anything to be afraid of. So I hope that you enjoy this rainy day, and I'm sure that Jenny is going to jump on. She is one that I know loves to go with the salamanders, and so if they're out tonight, she'll be there. And it'll be, if you're in the Brecksville area and you can go to the reservation this evening and check out the salamanders, it's a lot of fun. And just something simple, but it is after dark and on a school night, so there's that. But it's educational, right? All right, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you all on Sunday at 9 o'clock. Bye.